Hey guys, welcome back to Hugs and Honey. Good to see you today. So as you see, I am back at home. I traveled for 19 hours yesterday. Come on, Duty. He wants to come up here with me. Traveled for 19 hours yesterday to get home from Costa Rica. It was a great trip overall, really went smoothly. I met some really amazing people. I had to stop and get a COVID test on my way out, which I think I told you guys about, that I had to do that because my home test didn't include one of the major components that was necessary to take the test. And it's funny, I just got a package today that also didn't include like the main component, the microphone for a tripod stand that I bought. But anyways, it was a really good trip back, and it was fun because while I was there, I actually went to a little store where I purchased some handmade coffee mugs that I really like, and a couple other things from this cute little store in a town called Dominical. And at this store, they had our spirit animal oracle deck, which I thought was really fun. I was like, oh my gosh, there's spirit animal oracle deck. And then yesterday, as I was checking into the airport, I was talking to the lady who was going to give me my boarding pass and everything to get on the airplane. And she asked me what I was doing there. And I told her that I was there for work. And she asked me what I did. And I told her what I did. And I told her about the energy work that I do. And then she started to tell me about a dream that she had had, and that she has very, very vivid dreams. Which means they're very clear. She remembers them. It's like as if they're real. And her dream was about a deer. And I said, wow, that's so interesting because I just had an encounter with a deer. Mine was with a buck, which I showed you guys. You remember that? It was like a week and a half ago, maybe. We talked about the buck and where he was and what he did, and he like almost charged me. But we learned that the buck is the masculine energy and the deer is the female energy. And so anyways, the reason why I bring this up is because I felt inspired today. Not only am I a little bit tired, because I didn't get home until like 1:30 last night. Or this morning in the morning. So I'm pretty darn tired. And, but yet I'm very inspired to bring back our animal deck, our spirit animal deck, because I saw this actual deck when I was in Costa Rica. And then I had the interesting conversation with the lady at the airport. So I just felt inspired to end our week here, our school week, with our spirit animal guides, to hear what they have to say, see what they want to tell us today, see what we need to know. As you know, our intention is always sort of a group intention, always something to think about that we can all use in our lives. So anyways, I've been shuffling the cards while I've been talking this whole time. And so I am going to choose a card now. And let me tell you, so I saw when I was in Costa Rica, I didn't see a sloth. Not this trip. Hopefully the next time I go, I'll see a sloth. But what I did see was two different kinds of poisonous frogs. One was green and black, and the other was red and blue, which was super cool. And I saw a frog, and I saw a toucan, and I saw two monkeys, which I thought was really awesome. So anyways, on that note, I'm done shuffling. I'm going to cut the deck here, and I'm going to choose a card. A Scarab beetle, number 52, Scarab beetle. Magic works through you. I love that. Magic works through you. So I think we've had the Scarab beetle before, but I really love Scarab beetles. Scarab beetle is associated with the country of Egypt. In Egypt, they believe that scarabs are a representation of eternal life. And they're magic, basically. And so if you were to go to Egypt, you would see a lot of symbols. You would see a lot of, I have a necklace that has a scarab beetle on it. And so scarab beetles, although they look kind of creepy, they are very sacred and very revered, and really good symbol in Egyptian culture. And so from that, it says magic works through you. And so, and it's card number 52, 52, which when you add that up equals number 7. So that's interesting. So you could think about number 7, you could think about 5 and 2 if you happen to be seeing that a lot. Just that magic works through you. How are some ways that you can think about in your life that magic works through you? And like, what are your special talents? What are your special gifts that you have that you could say that magic is working through you? When we share, when we nurture and develop our own personal special gifts and talents, and then share them with the world, it is magic. It is like creating magic, because you are tapping into and aligning with your intuition and why you're here, and you are transforming that and sharing that gift with the world. And that is why you're given the gift. We all have different gifts, and it's our job in life to learn what our gifts are so that we can share them. And when we share them, and when we each are in tune and in connection with our own personal gifts, it is magic. And I say this all the time, that like, I live my life in a magical way. Like, magic happens in my life every single day. So the fact that, I have so many sort of coincidences that happen in my life, and that I saw this woman yesterday and gave her this reading, and this was checking in at the airport, and I had 4 people around. They just started listening to us talking, and they came, and I was just talking, and they were getting goosebumps. And so it was a neat way to sort of show that magic was happening. And I told her, I said, this is magic. When you are in the flow and synchronicity, when you start to listen to your intuition and you're guided by your intuition, and you start to look for the signs and the symbols in life. Like when the box didn't work, the COVID test, I had to go to a different place. I was slightly delayed. I would have checked in probably at a different time, probably with a different person. I probably would not have spoken to this woman who clearly needed to hear what I had to share with her that day, yesterday. And she was so grateful. I mean, she felt like she had had a blessing and a reading and a healing all at the same time. And the 3 people around her said the same thing. And we were all just filled with goosebumps and this wonderful magical energy that we were harnessing together. And it was really, really beautiful, because here we are in San Jose, Costa Rica. So it was really special. And so that can happen with you guys too. When you start to believe and you start to recognize how magic starts happening and what magic is, and start to honor and be grateful for magic, it will start to happen all over the place, in your life, everywhere, and you'll start to realize that magic works through you too. Okay, so let me know how magic is working through you. Okay, it's when you connect to yourself is when the magic starts to happen. Okay, so that is the most important thing to remember. Connect to yourself and think about, what can you do to connect to yourself? What can you do to make the magic happen so that it can flow through you and it works through you? So let me know in the comments. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share, because I really want to know. And let me know if you know what a scarab beetle is, and if you've ever heard of one, and if you've ever been to Egypt, or if you've ever heard of Egypt, or if you've ever, or if there's something about Egypt that you like the pharaohs or the pyramids or the camels or the hieroglyphics. Anyways, Egypt is one of my favorite places. It's really magical there too. And we get a lot of our magic, our current modern day magic that we think about with astrology and with some of the ways that we connect to the earth through the Egyptian civilization and through what they shared with us over time and still do. So anyways, guys, please like, subscribe, comment, and share. I see you, I hear you, I'm here for you, and I love you. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.